President Donald Trump has wrapped up his tour of Asia, declaring all countries that trade with the US know that the rules have changed. The United States has to be treated fairly and in a reciprocal fashion, Trump tweeted from Manila, the final stop before he arrives back in Washington later on Tuesday. The massive trade deficits must go down quickly. It was a theme Trump stressed repeatedly throughout a nearly 2-week trip through Japan, South Korea, China, Vietnam and the Philippines, including one-on-one meetings with the leaders of those nations, including Australia. Trump insists that multi-billion-dollar deficits that favor U.S. trading partners will be reduced to zero, and that trade overall must be fair and mutually beneficial. He commented shortly after arriving at his third and final summit of the trip, the annual East Asia Summit of leaders from throughout the region, although he mentioned an earlier summit in the tweet. He attended a gathering of ASEAN on Monday. Just arrived at ASEAN 50 in the Philippines for my final stop with world leaders, Trump said in an early tweet. Will lead to fair trade deals, unlike the horror shows from past administrations. Will then be leaving for DC. Made many good friends. Among Trump's newest friends in the region is Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte, whom Trump repeatedly praised and joked around with on Monday. Duterte has overseen a bloody crackdown on domestic drug dealing that has featured extrajudicial killings, earning him scorn from human rights advocates. Trump jointly met with Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, with whom he had a previous contentious phone call, and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, who hosted the president in Tokyo earlier in the trip. Trump raved about his accomplishments on his five-nation journey, particularly on trade and on North Korea, which the White House has suggested may be designated a state sponsor of terror. Trump said he would wait until he was in Washington on Wednesday to elaborate with a major statement on those two topics, but hinted at progress while in Manila. Trump also said the trip had been very fruitful for the United States and pointed to the warm welcomes he had received in capitals like Tokyo, Seoul and Beijing. It was red carpet like nobody, I think, has probably ever received, Trump said. And that really is a sign of respect, perhaps for me a little, but really for our country. And I am really proud of that. Copyright AP 2017.